Dude, Tim Pool had a little bit of a breakdown today, okay? And this is pretty glorious. Now, I personally, guys, I think this is just a holiday grift that he's pulling, but we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. I think it's a holiday grift, okay? I think he is doing the like, hey guys, oh, my bills just went up. I'm going to stream extra this month, and I really, really need you to dig deep because I'm in trouble, right? That's essentially what's going on. He went on the air today, and he proclaimed that he believes he's facing bankruptcy, okay? He's not sure. He thinks he's going to have to shut Timcast down. And why did he say he's going to have to shut Timcast down? It's because of the attacks and the threats on his life. He's had to increase security so much that he's maybe going to have to shut down his studio. Now, most of America is like, please give us some more good news, Timmy. But watch his little emotional appeal here, because he's making it like, you know, guys, I don't know if we're going to be able to come back unless we have a really big 2 weeks. We're going to have a big 2 weeks. Anybody got any money? I need to buy more skateboards with iron crosses on them so I can have a whole, like, Pete Hegseth's chess memorial behind me over here, right? Dude, you ready? Here we go.
So where does that leave us? We have 2 weeks left in the year before we go on our Christmas hiatus. You know, I'm not a big fan of any kind of hiatus. I would prefer just to work. But it is taxing. It is grueling, of course. And there's a lot of infrastructure here.
Grueling.
That requires me to work all day, every day, Monday to Friday, with some extra work on the weekends, usually meetings. And I'm probably going to have a stroke. My health's actually pretty good. My blood pressure is great. My resting heart rate is actually around 45. I exercise quite a bit. Haven't been able to skate in the past month or two. The holidays and
Dude, he wants that pull-up bar. Dude, he's excited about the pull-up bar.
But we have to have these conversations, and I have been with the people, our contractors, people we work with, our vendors, partners. And one thing is clear. The violence will get worse. It is going to escalate. We cannot keep going as status quo. Something has to change.
Okay. Howitzers.
It may be that, as we described after the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the threat to come and shoot up our studio and our workplace.
By the way, we're going to look at some video. Some people have looked into this, and they have not been able to confirm that a shooting actually took place the other night, guys. Okay, now, one thing I would like to note is I would like to show you all the times in the last year that Tim Pool has advocated for a civil war. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tweets in the last year, in the last 12 months, where Tim Pool has called for a civil war. This is how you get in a civil war. The civil war is here. Okay, this guy who is now like, oh my God, the violence, the divisive rhetoric that we're experiencing. Okay, this guy is a ruble taker, a Russian money man, and he loves pushing the, poking the Civil War bear. Okay, he does. But now he's like, man, dude, it's getting pretty bad. I don't know what we're going to do here. All right.
We asked, at what point do we say we can't do this anymore? The cost of running Timcast IRL Studio and the projects around it exceeds the amount of money it brings in. That's just that breaking point, isn't it, for any business? If you need $100 to, run your restaurant, but you're only bringing 90, you go out of business. The issue? The cost isn't cameras or lights. The cost is security because of the escalation. It's an artificial cost to doing business that we can't balance. We can't forego security, but we can't sustain it either.
Well, maybe you just need to not have a compound then, right? Maybe go get yourself a fucking apartment that's got a door guy and like have your little timcast. I know, it's like, dude, I feel so not sorry for this prick, right? I mean, this guy is a grifter, a divider, a propagandist who took Russian money to spread nonsense. He overexpanded to this massive compound with a skate park. And right, yeah, dude, all his crypto is tanking because of Trump. The economy is shit because of his little Nazi that he fucking stumped for the last 10 years. And like you overexpanded and are now on this huge property that you can't afford. Boo fucking right? Boo fucking who? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about?
So I've had some conversations with our partners, been talking with Rumble. There may be a solution. And it's going to be rapid change very quickly. We're going to have some emergency meetings. We've already had emergency meetings for obvious reasons.
We're going to have some. We already had some.
And there is a possibility that the 19th is the last episode of Timcast IRL.
Dude! All right, let's take a moment here. Dude, the 19th is going to be the last episode of Timcast IRL, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Thank you. The 19th. Let's go. Woo. Yes. Yes. Let's hear it for Tim. Tim is going bye-bye. Dude, thank you.
And there is a possibility that the 19th is the last episode of Timcast IRL. We are doing everything we can to make sure that's not going to be the case. It's no secret that I've been frustrated and disillusioned with a lot of people in politics, but that's no reason to walk away from doing our nightly show with a tremendous success. But the cost is not just money anymore. The cost is the safety of my family, myself.
The cost is Candy-O fucking like just turning you into an edgelord cuck in front of the entire MAGA movement, right?
And there are many ideas were floating around.
Oh, there it is. All right, now here's the guy. You ready? This is a guy here who's contacted Harpers Ferry PD and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and he's verified that there were no reported shootings. Okay? Tim said that there was a shooting outside his house. No reported shootings, guys. Tim's lying. He's trying to grift. He's trying to ramp up that, like, hey, guys, we're under threat. We may have to pull the plug here. We can't afford this. We really need some donations from you guys. Subathon, right? Right? The annual Griftmas special subathon. Let's watch this.
The only thing I can do is look in the town of Harpers Ferry, which is very, very small.
Yeah.
And I looked back through our call logs. We've had no active shootings or anything in the town of Harpers Ferry.
The only shooting I'm aware of is the murder we had up on the mountain last month. I'm not aware of any other shootings.
Okay.
So they had no reports in the county or in the town where he lives in of a shooting. So Tim is lying. So there's no shooting has been reported. Okay? But look at this. So he also, though, said there's a 9mm bullet lodged in my kitchen now. I can't say I'm surprised this happened after the wave of doxing and threats made against us. So this is another grift This is another part of the sort of like they're out to get us story that they do every couple of years. It's a big moneymaker. And guys, can we just look at the date? Can we look at the date of the last one, guys? Look at the date of the last one. You notice that date? December 5th of 2022. Oh, we're getting shot. There's doxings. There's threats. I don't know if we'll be able to come back after this Christmas break, guys, where it's getting hairy. And now December 9th, this appears to be their Christmas grift. It's like, oh, we're just trying to celebrate the birth of baby Jesus. Just trying to do a little bit of non-divisive politics, and they keep shooting at us because they're so evil. Please dig deep. Give me a couple rubles. Yeah. Oh, isn't that wild? 'Tis the season of the... Oh, Lord have mercy.